Hi guys! So, welcome back. Today we have a special guest with us here. This is my sister. She is a certified dog trainer.
And here's my dog, Layla.
So Melly, what will we be talking about here today?
Anything Aussies. Well, thank you for having me today.
Yeah, it's nice for you to be here.
And thank you for all the 1,030 subscribers that are here to listen to Gloria. Now, we're going to do a live action of what it's like to do a podcast with Australian Shepherds.
Yeah, we're literally just doing flat out what it's like. We're not doing,
We can see who's the certified dog trainer dog and the non-certified.
No, she hasn't had her recess yet today. So what made you decide that you wanted to get an Australian Shepherd?
Well, after my first dog that I had as a child passed away, I gave it Nick was his name. He was a mutt, but I was young, so he wasn't perfectly trained or very well trained. So when he passed away, after a couple of years, I'm like, oh, I really want another dog. And I started doing a lot of research, and I came across the Australian Shepherds. And they are a breed that I really like because of their energetic personalities, always up to do whatever adventure their owner wants. And the main thing is their loyalty. They're loyal, they're a very loyal breed, and that's something that I actually truly admire about them. And I would honestly surround myself by 100, if I could, 100 Australian Shepherds, and just go walk the fields with them. Yeah, that was pretty much why I decided I liked Australian Shepherds. I just like their personalities. I love their loyalty. I can be anywhere, and all they do is stare at me. She'll give me eye contact all day long.
Oh yeah, my dog's like that too. Well, her one eye anyway.
Yeah.
So, tell me about your Australian Shepherds.
Well, I have 2 Australian Shepherds. One is a black tri. He looks like a black tri, but he's actually a blue Merle Australian Shepherd. And then I have this one, who's a yellow Australian Shepherd, and they're very rare to have yellow Australian Shepherds. You don't see very many of them. But yeah, Layla likes to go in front of my face.
She's the sweetest thing.
She is a sweetheart. But yeah, mine are very energetic breeds. Obviously, but there's some that are a lot calmer, but mine are energetic. But I love the energetic ones, honestly.
So what do you think about teals versus dock teals or naturally dock teals?
That is a good question. A lot of people might not know that Australian Shepherds can be born without a teal. Because I've heard a lot of people argue, oh no, they're not, and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a huge discussion going out there.
But obviously, they can be because, yes, those are my favorite. The ones that are born without a teal. Personally, my Meal was born without a teal, and I like it because it's a little stuff, but it has a lot of fur that hangs off it.
Oh yeah, I love this teal.
So cute, and I like it how it doesn't knock your dishes over, if it's on the if there's something hanging or papers flying on throughout the floor, because sometimes hers will swing against.
Yeah, her tail hair is always going in my food and drinks. It's flying everywhere.
But yeah, so I like the ones that are born without teal now. I feel bad and sad for the ones that are docked as a young whatever. Layla, come here, baby. Come on. Wow, thank you. I love you.
Look at that little wiggle butt.
But also, the natural tail. She has a natural tail, and I think it's gorgeous, honestly, personally.
Yeah, her tail is really beautiful.
All right, hand up. Okay, hand up. Go on.
So, what about their energy? Did you, expect your dogs to be the way they are? Or, did you expect them to be more energetic, easier to train?
That's actually a good question. I definitely did not expect them to be quite as energetic as full-grown adults. Like, as the puppy stage, I didn't picture it. They were actually calmer than I pictured. Yeah, as an adult, I did expect them to be a little bit calmer, which after they're not, but I personally like it. I like the energetic personality.
Yeah.
Hey, Layla, what are you doing, baby?
I especially love like how she lives on a farm, so she has like the space to.
Yeah.
And she had like a lot of dogs would just like not want to be outside with me. She's just always like ready. Go
I
on,
personally
go.
like it because mine learn to be calm when they're in like areas where they're supposed to be calm, and then they learn to be energetic. Like when they go outside, they're allowed to run as much as they want, as long as they stay nearby.
Yeah, my dog's same way.
They're really good at coming when I call them. So like, Layla, she'll never leave like me within 20 feet. Layla.
Okay, so personally for me, when I first got my Austrian Shepherd, I actually thought she's gonna have a lot more energy than she actually did. Just from watching other people with Austrian Shepherds, like they seemed like a lot of work, and just like like even like her Austrian Shepherds just seemed crazy. And so I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a lot of work. But then when I actually got it, I realized, wow, this is so much easier than I expected, and just like using their energy in good ways, and just like
criminal offensive side
she's
eye.
way more less energetic than I have, and she's definitely what
She's less energetic.
than I expected. Yeah.
How much less did you expect?
Well, just like when it's actually your dog, though, you kind of know how to control them more. And, if somebody's watching me, they might be like, wow, she has a crazy dog. But as the owner, it's just like, yeah. Some pros.
What are some pros that you feel about your experience of owning an Australian Shepherd?
Well,
Or let's say this. What would you tell to the viewers that are thinking about getting an Australian Shepherd?
Well, honestly, in my experience, they're super easy to train. Like, this is actually the first dog I ever had on my own, but I have, trained dogs, help train dogs, just family dogs, in the past. And so, in my opinion, Austrian Shepherds, are definitely a lot easier, and they're all really good, agility training. They have a lot of energetic, and, if you've seen my past videos, you might have seen a couple, agility trainings I did, and that was, pretty easy. They're super smart. They're always ready to go on an adventure, no matter where you're going. They're always just, they're really loyal, and they're always right behind you.
I could agree with all of that. It's about a dog with ears. Watch. Layla. They go up when I talk to her.
Oh, yeah.
You are so beautiful.
She has the cutest ears. She looks like a little fox. No, I'll have to show you a picture here.
They love kisses, so I'm gonna warn you. And you're the best little huggy wuggy in the whole wide world. And they're so easy to cuddle.
Oh, I know. They're literally such cuddle bugs. I literally just okay, I'm ready to go to bed, Panda. And she's like, okay, mommy. And
Let's
she's
cuddle.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little annoying though, because I'll just sit down and she's like, oh, mom, it's cuddle time.
Or sometimes if you sleep with them, in the middle of the night you wake up and they're just sitting and staring at your face.
Yeah, the day I went to bed, I had Panda right here, and then I woke up and she's on top of me, way over there. I'm like, what? Why didn't you do that? Yeah, you did. Yeah. So what are some pros?
They're always up for adventure, and I love that about them. They always want to do whatever they can with me. They're always so happy. That's my favorite thing about them. No matter what happens in life, they're always just so loyal. They're so happy. They're so, just always want to be by your side. And it's like they just love their owners so much.
But that's like if like they need to be like raised right. You know, you can't just like beat them and then expect them to be best friends. You know, but
I mean,
if you're their friends,
when I
they'll be
beat my
yours.
dogs, they still love me.
Yeah, same way.
The only thing I'd say is a con, but it's not really a con, could be a con for some people, is they really like kisses. So unless you want to be kissed, then you might not want. Another reason why teal should be gone. They just whack you in the face.
So, people do dock their teals just because it does get in the way, like, for Austrian Shepherds, like, if you use them for herding sheep.
But that was just back in, like, the earlier years. Now, they just do it just for, like, to be part of the breed. Like,
a lot of people don't, like, you know, will have Austrian Shepherds just, you know, not for herding, but if you are using them for herding, it's something to consider. She's cute as ears. But like still like, you know, they're not like for everybody, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend people that don't want an energetic.
You know, if you're like a lazy
and if you say
video
you
game type person,
if you say you hate Australian Shepherds, I'm like, okay, good, don't get one. I'm not like those pit bull owners. If you say you hate pit bulls, and they get all offended.
yeah, like if you don't like Austrian Shepherds, then don't get one. It's like
I don't want you to get one if you don't like it because they deserve more than you. They deserve more than you.
yeah, but no, but and another thing is people always like you can't have
You're set on her toy.
You can't have Austrian Shepherds in an apartment. That's not true. Like as long as you get out there, you know, go to the park. You can't have one in your apartment. Like
as long as you give them the love and attention and exercise they need.
Yeah. So what are some cons?
Yeah, I said the only con I had was the luck, like lot of looking and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the needy part, I actually like about my dogs.
Well, one con I would add is that they're very they're so loyal and so like they never want to be separate from you, and that's a good thing. But like if you like go on trips without your dogs, that can be a struggle just because they have a lot of separation anxiety. But I usually will just take my dog with me, or I try to. You know, like she's really like dogs. Austrian Shepherds are good travel dogs. Honestly, like she just like sleeps the whole ride, but if you can't do that, it just can be a lot of anxiety, especially if you're like someone that they're not used to is like watching them. And
Yeah, it can definitely be.
but one pro about them is if you like concerned about them not getting a whole lot of energy out, you don't got like, you know, using up their energy. A good way to use their energy is just like agility training.
I agree.
Honestly, like I'll do like 15 minutes to train agility and she's tired out. Like
Also, a really good thing about her, if you have ADHD, she's like one big huge fidget toy because you can like it's good for sensory. Like the fur feels so good against the fingers, and also like you can also like play with her like feet. And her tongue is another one. It's just like
yeah.
I swear all day long I just like I just love you so freaking much. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you.
Yeah. But one thing I did want to share is
Oh gosh.
okay.
Oh gosh.
So a lot of Austrian Shepherds Shepherds do look a lot different. You know, like there's different types of Australian Shepherds. If you're wondering about this Australian Shepherd, this coat, this is a double merle. So that's when you breed two merles together and they can be blind or deaf. Panda was a rescue, and so she is blind in one eye, but she can hear, thankfully. And thankfully, it's just one eye. Her other eye is okay. So that's good. Is it okay? Are you okay? Oh, that happens to me all the time. Yeah, they do shed a lot. One thing, which is a con, is they shed for 6 months, twice a year.
I honestly say that's a pro. I love their shedding.
No,
it makes me
honestly,
so.
I love their hair, but it's like she does that all the time. She's not biting. She's just.
I'm not even joking, but I love finding the hair in my food.
I
There's
know.
not
That's
even
totally a pro.
No, I love finding it like when I like in every single thing that I do. I just I'm like I just love finding like dog fur all over the floor, all over the couch. All
I know.
over
It's
that.
like, oh, Aussie glitter.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I go traveling without my dog. I'm like, that was my baby, and then I'm like, oh, she's with me on my clothes. That's so sweet.
Panda, honey,
Gentle.
gentle.
She smells like cow poop.
That's another con about Australian Shepherds. They always smell like cow poop and outdoor poo.
Yeah, I know.
They're always like investigating random animal poo in the woods.
So,
And how to calm an Australian Shepherd if they're energetic, watch. You just start petting them and they calm right down.
I also did want to add, if you're doing agility training, not to do that before they're at least 1 year old, because it can cause growing problems. So, but there's other ways to use their energy. Oh my goodness, that crazy girl. So yeah, it was thank you for joining.
Of course, thank you for having me.
I was talking to them.
Well, where's my paycheck? I'm not here for free.
Anyway, thank you all for joining me today. Yeah, so let me know, anyone out there, if you got Australian Shepherds, what are your thoughts on Australian Shepherds? And then again, like, it's not for everyone, so if you're doubting, it's better not get one than get one and end up, like, in a rescue or something, you know? Like when you get a puppy, it's yours for life, like, so if you think you can't have one, you can't handle it, then
Don't get it.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah, it's that simple.
The word. Don't get one.
Yeah, like, don't. No.
So you read it. Don't get one.
Yeah, most that says. So, do not do that. Like, if you, any doubts, just don't do it, because dogs are in the rescue all the
And
time.
right here, the
It's really
screen.
sad.
Read the screen. Read my finger. It says, if you love it, get it.
If you're doubting, don't get it.
Yes.
So, yeah. But, personally, my favorite type of Australian Shepherd is double.
So if there's any double merle breeders, please get list below.
Yeah, I'm looking for a double barrel breeder.
Especially the ones designed with no eyes.
No, yeah, I would honestly consider rescuing another double barrel in the future, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos, training with my Australian Shepherds, and be sure subscribe and stay tuned for more Australian Shepherd videos. With this little baby, I love you so much. I love these both so much. I don't know what I would do without you.
same thing you did for the first 17 years of your life.
No, because, like, the thing is... Yeah, just... amazing. One thing is, though, she's got white hair, so if she goes in the mud...
I'm gonna actually say something real quick.
Yeah.
Was I forget.
Oh, cool. One thing I do need to add is that Australian Shepherds do need a job, and Border Collies. They are both herding dogs, and just like any dog breed needs a job, you know? Like, whatever that breed is, they need something to do, you know? Or they'll just, like, so they need, like, if you don't have sheep for them to herd, it's like you can do agility training with them, or you know, just like doing agility training is just something I do with my dog. Helps use her energy. She's working, she enjoys it, but it's also like I don't plan on doing anything with it, but working for fun. It helps her, and so you don't have to use it, you know, enter into Olympics or anything, but they do need a job, you know. But if you have another way to use their job is if you don't have sheep, maybe you'll want to get ducks, get some runner ducks, because that is similar. They can herd them similar as they do sheep. I have goats, and goats aren't really, like, to herd too well. They're just more of head butters. Sheep are kind of stupid in a way, but, you know, my dog does herd them, you know, if they escape or something, but, yeah, but sheep is more of a herding option, or cattle. Yeah, runner ducks is also an option, but just use it. It doesn't have to be an animal. You can just use it like training, you know, doing agility, you know. If you watch my other videos, you might see a couple training I did. I taught her to jump rope. I taught her to jump in through my arms. I taught her to do a rebound. And just, you know, just use their energy. And, yeah, if you want to get Austrian Shepherd, go for it. But make sure you have a job for them. And when they're a puppy, you cannot train agility training until they're at least 1 year old. 2 is better though. So do know about that. And I'm pretty sure herding you're not supposed to do young age neither. You work on it, you train it. And Austrian Shepherds have energy literally like, they have so much energy, like even when they're older. Tiana's already 2.5. Like, she's not calming down. I tell you, she has more energy now, honestly. But I love it.